Okay, so we are here up at the land and we're bringing the dogs to let them run off leash and see how they're doing. So let me see if I can get the back of the car here. All right, whoops. Looks like they're eager to get out.
You got your video started?
Yep.
Okay, hop out.
Okay, I'm getting out of here. Oh, it's cold. Of course, look at all the snow. I think my feet are gonna go deeper than my boots are gonna be.
You're fine.
Nope.
All right, close your door. All right, here we go. Let's go, puppies. Come on, come on, come on.
I'm not gonna be able to keep track of both of them easily. Okay, unless they stay together. As we know, Willow loves the snow, but Alpine we've only had for a week. And they're out of sight, basically. Well, there goes Willow down a little bit. Oh, I still see Alpine. Okay. So a couple minutes after letting the dogs loose, the dogs had run off and we hadn't seen them for a bit. So we thought we would start walking down the hill a little bit to see if we saw them. And unfortunately, the Ugg boots I had didn't have great traction apparently, and I slipped on the snow and fell and immediately had pain in my ankle. So here I am on the couch with ice on my leg and waiting to see until tomorrow how it feels and maybe go from there. So I fell yesterday and my leg is still hurting. So here I am with a work setup in bed so that I could keep my foot elevated and I can get my work done. And it is about 6:45 in the morning on Monday, January 31st. It's our filing deadline. It's a very crazy busy day. And I'm going to call my chiropractor later to see if he can give me an x-ray. We don't have regular insurance, and I thought it might be quicker and easier to get into him and then just find out if anything's broken. If nothing's broken, then maybe just wait and see if the pain, subsides a little bit, or if it's something that is, like a sprain or torn ligaments or something, but hopefully it's just not broken. And the x-ray will help with that. So in the meantime, Garth helped me set up a work area here in bed. We have a portable little table that he put over the bed here for me with my computer, and we're going to see how well I can do here today. So I just went to see my chiropractor who had a tuning fork, and apparently if they put the tuning fork on your bone and it's broken, it should make it feel worse. And it didn't really feel more intense in terms of the pain. So he's thinking it isn't broken. So we've decided at this point just to get me some crutches and stay home and keep it elevated and see what happens. So I'm sitting in the truck waiting for Garth, who just went into a medical supply place to see if he could get me some crutches to make it easier just to get around the house as necessary. So my ankle, of course, has still been hurting, and I have been working in bed actually all day today. When we moved into our home, the bed was left that had where the feet and the head can go up. So I've been sitting here working with my feet elevated, icing my leg off and on throughout the day. And we happen to have a foldable table that my husband set up for me to work in bed. So here I am actually. Here's my setup. I've got my table and my computer, my water, everything. So it's January 31st. We had a lot that had to be done, and I'm actually still working. It's almost 10 o'clock at night, actually, but I just finished running payroll, and I have a few more things that I need to do. So it was good I was able to get this set up and being able to work. So anyway, I just thought I would show you my setup here too. So it's now Wednesday night. It's 3 days after my fall, and it's the first day I was actually able to put any weight on my foot at all. On Monday, I actually stayed in bed most of the day with my foot elevated and worked from my bed. And then Tuesday morning, I was in the bed as well with my foot elevated, but I had a podcast I had to record. So I had everything moved back out to the dining room and set up there. So I finished the day there, and then today I did the same thing. I just worked again from the dining room, and I just kept my foot elevated on a chair, which earlier it was just too uncomfortable when I first got injured to try to elevate it on the chair. But today I was able to work all day there. And I finally tried to put some weight on it. It still is painful, but before I couldn't even put any weight on it at all. Today, when I do that, it still does hurt. But so we decided to go buy a brace to help just stabilize my ankle, since I'm going to be putting a little bit more weight on there. But I'm just thankful I'm not going to have to use the crutches as much. It was really starting to hurt under my arms from having to put the weight on the crutches and trying to go through the house on crutches. Not easy. So, but anyway, things are improving slowly but surely. So hopefully in the next day or two, the pain is significantly reduced.